Hey guys, Beast here, and I felt like I owed you guys a little bit of update. As I'm looking at the camera, I realized I still have my safety glasses on. I am kind of in full fabrication mode. It's the weekend. I got a lot of house chores done yesterday. The weather is warming up. That's part of why I've been a little less active on YouTube. As you guys saw there for a while, the full COVID lockdown, that was a pretty aggressive upload schedule that I would try to obtain and uphold, and I fell short a little bit. Part of that was I wanted to get some projects done on the bus, and we can put in some stuff here, but I'll show you in a second. Behind me, I'm kind of working on the cabinets. I'm trying to get it a little bit more polished so it's a little bit more road ready for a quick trip. Our youngest's birthday is in June. We generally try to get some sort of a trip planned. We're going to do it probably somewhere in the middle of nowhere instead of what we usually do, like go to the coast or something fun. But we still want to get a family camping trip out in the middle of nowhere. So I want to have the bus for that. Again, it's warming up. We're getting close to the end of school, so we're trying to get some house projects done, as I mentioned. And then as far as videos go, one is I owed a lot of you guys an update on my Wildland Fire video. And that is coming up. This year's fire season's right around the corner. And so while I generally pack this time of year just to have 80% of the packing done and kind of create a list of things that I need to add and improve on, things that didn't work last year, and just upkeep of the bag, that's proving to be a pretty daunting task. It's a pretty long video, it's pretty involved, and it's a lot of just talking about my socks and underwear and stuff that I bring with me to create that home away from home while I'm gone for most of the summer, generally for Wildland Fire Service. So I'm kind of conflicted about how much you really want to know that's in there, how much you want to hear me blab versus putting together a video. Right now there's several videos and they're about a half hour long. I don't know if I could sit down and watch a half hour video. So that's in the works as well. So as I mentioned, doing a paid client video work. In fact, I'll put a link down below. A lot of you guys ask me about the Scout, whether I still have the Scout, whether the Scout's for sale, do I still use the Scout? A lot of you guys that watch this channel love the Scout videos. And yes, there are future plans for the Scout to get her fixed up. But I'm also lucky enough to have a gentleman here in Central Oregon that absolutely lives for internationals, wants to see them, go on everything from getting the, the barn finds up as a daily driver to doing very high-end professional builds and resto mods. He does a little bit of everything, including just keeping these things running on the road, doing a lot of used parts and things of that nature. So I've always reached out for him for help and advice on my Scout, as well as if you went to the suspension video of the adventure bus, he helped me weld on those brackets. So I did some work for him, and in fact I'll put a link down below. So if you want to see more sort of Scout oriented videos, a lot of the stuff that I'm producing for him is going to be of interest to you. So go and check him, the Binderdoneyard's down there. Dan is a terrific guy. So that was a little bit to keep me away from the normal YouTube updates. So I'm going to get this one out. I'm going to get a few more things polished up. We got lots of projects on the bus, not even just the inside. Max Air Fan is here, so I want to get the roof done so that we can get it finished, polished, and sealed completely. We replaced the door lock with an RV door lock, so we have a key fob now for the actual unit. So lots of improvements coming up down the road. After that, fabrication of the inside. We got bench seats coming, and then hopefully bumpers. I want to get some spare tires mounted on the back of this, so we're going to run a dual swing out bumper system for two spares. When I eventually move to four-wheel drive and we run super singles all the way around, one of those spare tires will probably get turned into a storage box. That's my ultimate plan. We always have big plans, so we'll see how that works out this summer. But the plan is right now is to get the bus a little bit more polished. Getting the floors glued in right now, so I'm having to take out everything I've already done to make sure that it worked, put it back in. In fact, just did some welding up there. A lot of you guys have asked me why I haven't completed as quickly, and there's lots of different reasons, from money to time to everything. But I wanted to get this thing pounded down the road, give it some hard use to find out things are going to break, what doesn't work, what rattles, before I seal and glue everything up. So just welded up another bracket on there, put in a quick clip, but we've got that solid as a rock, and washboard roads should be a little less annoying as we go down the road. All right, if you guys have been following along, this is going to be the rear storage that goes up against the back there. And I had this framed out a little while ago, but I've gone ahead and welded in attachment points. I had to cut that in half so that I could get it in and have it a tighter fit. I wasn't able to kind of turn it for it to fit in the bus. So it kind of made mounts so that I can bolt the two sections together as well as bolt it to the wall. And then right now I've been working on the paneling. So welding tiny little sort of angle iron 1/2-inch angle on there so that this kind of a nice birch. It's underlayment, but it's got a nice grain to it. And I'm going to experiment with some of the finishing touches. But this is kind of the bus project that we're getting battened up. And if you guys have been following along, the organization of the shelves is getting there between all the projects. It's a struggle some days. But as the preparedness videos, I do have a few more to get polished out and to get out to you guys. As you can tell, it is a little more organized up here. And on top of that, I got tagged in kind of an old school tagging video when you used to be able to attach video responses to videos on YouTube. I got tagged by the Urban Prepper, and I think it's an important one to look at. Anytime I, pack a bag and go to Antarctica, I have my fire bags. I'm always making little notes. What do I need? What did I forget? What didn't work? At the end of the season, you look at the gear you have and you're like, I didn't need any of that stuff. So that stays home next time, right? You're always constantly improving. And so what he asked in our tag, which we'll do the video here in a bit, is what you would have done differently for Corona. What worked, what didn't work. And I think that's an important lesson to kind of look back on and just make sure that, when the next one happens or the one continues and the next wave kicks, whatever happens, that you're a little bit more prepared and where you think you were lacking in preparedness. So hope this is a quick little update, guys, to let you guys know what's been happening, and we'll see you down the road.
Thanks for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow the adventure on social media, and we'll see you on the road.